I'm Liam, and this was my gap year.
I just heard thunder. But if we get we're sending it through the jungle. Oh my god.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of My Gap Year. In this week's episode, I travel to India and get to experience the city of Delhi and the Taj Mahal. This video actually starts out on the train to Agra from Delhi. We had been staying in Delhi for a couple of days and getting used to the country, getting our SIM cards set up and everything like that. But now we're off to Agra to check out the Taj Mahal. Now, this train journey from Delhi to Agra was only a couple hours long, and we were in the train cars with air conditioning, so this was kind of an easy introduction to train travel in India. We got to see some really beautiful sights along the way. If you look closely, you'll be able to notice what looks like fog in the air. This is actually signs of air pollution, which really surprised me when I first experienced it. I didn't think it would be this easy to see. And remember, this was in New Delhi, a huge city with tons of air pollution. In my next video, you'll get to see the contrast to this pollution when I head up into the Himalayas and trek through the mountains. Like I said before, this was actually one of the more luxurious train cars, so we had a meal included along with the AC. As you can see here, I have my falafel things, french fries, and peas, and some other little snacks. Hey guys, just got to the hotel. Basically, I left my big bag at the other hotel. Here's what I brought. Basically just my small bag with all my electronics and just one pair of clothes, computer, camera, and all that. And then my small day pack, which is like, it folds up into this little pouch. And all I'm taking is a hat, headphones, hand sanitizer, sunglasses, wallet, camera, and that's it. And then maybe my big camera. So that's my day pack, and water. At the Taj Mahal, there were actually a lot of restrictions on what you could bring in, so I only ended up taking my big camera and I didn't really film anything. So enjoy these photos. Getting to see the Taj Mahal in person was an unbelievable experience. It was similar to how I felt when I visited the Panama Canal, and I think that's because the Taj Mahal and the Panama Canal are both two major landmarks I've heard about throughout my life growing up. While the Panama Canal was interesting due to its key role in the way business and shipping is done today in the world, the Taj was interesting for another reason. When I stood in front of that massive marble building, I couldn't help but think about all the artists, architects, builders, and just sheer effort it took to construct such an amazing building. All the designs you see on the marble of the Taj Mahal are actually made by inlaying precious stones such as jade, turquoise, jasper, and lapis lazuli. These inlay designs are all over the Taj, and it's unbelievable to imagine all the skill it must have taken to chisel out all these designs and lay the perfectly cut precious stones into them. I definitely understand why this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Hey guys, I'm in India right now. You may just be thinking this looks like normal dim sum and noodles. But as you may be able to tell, it's pretty hot. I've noticed that everything in India, no matter how bland it may look, those don't look very spicy, but when you bite on the inside of them, there's a lot of heat in the filling inside the chicken. That's insane. I don't know how people do it. They eat like with this constant stinging feeling in your mouth. That's impressive. It feels like I'm breathing fire. Another note, outside I walked about 5-minute walk down the road from here, the hotel, to a store like for snacks. And on that 5-minute walk, it was so like sensory overload. There's people like lurking. It was nighttime, by the way. People like lurking, cars beeping, flying down the highway. Like a car wash washing Mercedes-Benz's, Jaguars, and Aston Martins on the side of like the dirtiest road you'll ever see. Holes in the sidewalk, complete like manhole like openings, not manhole covers, but like a giant square ditch opened up on the sidewalk, and then like rickshaws and cars flying by you. It's pretty insane, but it's like another world, like a completely other world. And it's pretty crazy. I'm excited to see more of India. Delhi is insane. The pollution, you can really like sense it when you're out in the air. It's not fresh air. I never really like felt that saying, like go outside and get some fresh air, because I've grown up in Pennsylvania and the air was always pretty fresh. Like I get it now. When you go outside here, you don't get fresh air. It's dirty air. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. This is really making me put everything into perspective, and I'm excited to see more about India. So yeah, little update from me. Gonna get back to this spicy ass food. It's very good though, don't get me wrong. So I'd just like to clarify, when I tell you all these things about Delhi being crazy and chaotic and dirty, I don't want you to get the wrong idea about my opinion of India. I think India, from what I've seen of it, is arguably the most beautiful country I've been to. As I said, in the next episode, you'll get to see all the contrast to this craziness of the city when I venture into nature and the mountains. But just because the city is chaotic and everything, that doesn't take away from its beauty. There's a ton of beauty to be found in this chaos and craziness. Delhi was filled with so many amazing people, foods, religions, sounds, smells, and sights. And if you recall from my last video when I said you might not feel different when you get off the plane in a new country, I would say, if anything, India has been the caveat. I felt like I was in another world in Delhi, and that was amazing. This street is where they sell ornamentation and things for like dresses. So it's very colorful. What do you think?
Oh, I thought you were just saying that.
I'm not just saying it.
It is very colorful. Look at all the different colors. There's orange, pink,
Green.
blue, green, white, yellow, turquoise, purple, maroon.
All of the colors.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize he got in front of me.
I didn't know how he got there.
So I was telling you in starting that he invited people to settle here, and then they built their houses according to their own preferences, own architects.
Alright. I robbed this kid Liam today. He had no idea that I did it. This is his stuff. This is Jared. He's my co-robber. And then there's Liam there, the guy I robbed. And now we robbed him. He's coming to rob me back. He's trying to steal.
Let me steal my stuff
Hey,
from
can
me.
I sit there?
Now, by far, I would say the best thing to do if you're traveling in Delhi as far as activities and tourist things go is the Old Delhi Food Walk. You can check out the link in the description to see the website of the tour I went on. This food walk was incredible. Not only did I get to try so many foods from all over Delhi, but I also got the chance to learn about different religions of India and how they influence the culture around food specifically. For example, I got to try samosas from a shop run by a family who practices Jainism. Now, normal samosas are a type of fried empanada type thing that is usually filled with spicy potato or some sort of meat like chicken or lamb. However, in Jainism, the diet is vegetarian but also restricts the consumption of root vegetables. They see consuming root vegetables as uprooting and killing the whole plant rather than just harvesting a part of the plant and leaving it to continue growing. So that means that the potatoes in these Jain samosas were substituted with peas. So I thought that was a really interesting fact about how religion impacted the way they made food. And that's just one example. There are so many interesting things about Indian culture that I learned during my time in Delhi, and I couldn't possibly fit all the details in one video. So for now, enjoy this footage of my time exploring the streets of Old Delhi.
The name of that market, the street is Kinara Bazaar. So Kinara means and that Bazaar
Jainism temple.
I want to be in the video.
They're pretty well painted. Yeah, are you on the muse?
I'm just waiting for my chai.
I want my chai too. What do they do?
So this is Delhi's 24-hour flower market. Any hour of the day you can come here and buy flowers. Yeah, you can go and go around. No, like yeah, many roses come from other
Ram.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know this thing.
Yeah, you know.
You know this, take out the bulbs and
Largest spice market in the world.
Largest spice market in the world.
And Asia.
And where are these? Oh my god! Whoa!
Careers. Thanks for watching this episode of My Gap Year. Stay tuned for next week's episode where I travel to northern India and go on a trek through the Himalayas. If you enjoy these videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It really helps me out. Also, if you feel my videos bring you value and you'd like to help me follow my passion and continue creating, feel free to become a patron. Check out the link to my Patreon page in the description. I'll post bonus content and you'll get to see my next episode a week before it's out on YouTube. Once again, thanks so much for watching.
No.
All of our SIM cards just called us.
Why?
They nearly cook around 200 kilograms of rice.